Hey, look, go around the town.
What's up, everybody? It's Hoser, Juice Podcast. Welcome back to another episode. Always with me,
It's your boy Jimma.
Frankie.
Isaac.
and today we got Dope Boy.
Yes, sir.
Not to be confused with Dope Boy. We ain't doing that over here.
Nah.
Dope.
D-O-P-E.
Yeah. Double Y at the end on that joint. You hear me?
I always gotta fucking spell it out for everybody.
I feel
It's like, damn.
I feel
Nah.
you. You get it familiar, you feel me?
Nah, for real. When I introduced myself, everybody was just like, Dope Boy or Dope Boy? I'm like, no, it's Dope Boy, D-O-P-E.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay. For sure.
I hear you.
Where you coming from, dog?
Anaheim, man. Born and raised. You know what I mean? I lived in L.A. a little bit growing up, but Anaheim was like where I just stay at. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's my home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd you get into this music, man?
My cousin, one night when I was 8, came home with the CD of 8 Mile, and he put it on, and
The 8 Mile soundtrack?
nah, it was the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like when he put it on, he skipped like a certain scene because we were young, and he went straight to like the rap battles and everything else, and right away I got fucking hooked. I'm like, all right.
Word.
And my cousin at the time, he wanted to be a rapper. He didn't take it all the way, but I stuck with it. And like he used to tell me like, oh, that's not how you rap. That's not how you rap. But I would always rap. And now it's like, shit, I'm 20 now, and it's like now I'm still doing it, and like the growth has went. You know what I mean? So it's like that's good. That's what I like. So yeah, that's how I got with it.
At that stage with your cousin, was it like you trying to imitate what he had going on? Were you trying to imitate Eminem? Was it like what style did you try to even, or like how'd you even start?
I was just trying to impress him because I was never really close with my family like that, especially with my cousins. Like I was always that cousin that was like never invited, never like nothing, right? So I was always kicking it back in the back. Well, they'll do certain things, but I would try to be cool and be like, look what I got, and then they'll be like, doesn't go with it. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try again. That's what, you know what I mean? So that's why I got hooked on it.
I had a hard critic from the jump. Like,
oh hell yeah,
like,
it's always been, and it's still like that.
Can't even express himself.
It's still like that. Trust me, man. This podcast episode is gonna be different than everybody else. Trust me. But it is what it is. So I'm still doing it. I got better with it too.
Nah, for sure.
That's good, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. You just dropped Mama recently, right?
Yeah, I did. Mobbing. So with Mobbing, man, there was a song called it's called Run. There was a song called Run. It's not even out on YouTube or anything, but we were gonna re-record it because we found a new studio, and we had our lyrics, we had our beat and everything else. And my homie Rhythm, my brother, he was like, when I got in the car, he was like, yeah, we're not doing Run, we're doing another beat. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, yeah, fuck that beat. We're gonna do another beat. And I'm like, bro, we got an hour left, like before an Uber picks us up and takes us to the studio. You know what I mean? And he's just like, we got it. So we went up to his house and we were writing. And then as soon as we were writing, I was stressing out because I take time when I write music. I like to take my time and actually put thought into it. And he helped me out and everything else. And then as soon as we were done, the Uber picked us up and we went to the studio. And as soon as we went to the studio, we killed it. You know what I mean? And then we had that song for like 2 months, and then we finally released it. We went to go do our first music video. That was our first music video ever with our boy Kevin. Shout out to Kevin Shots. And he's also coming up with this. That's like our little team, him. So it's Rhythm, me, and Kevin. You know what I mean? That's that to the death of me shit. You feel me? And we went to we were planning locations, and we were hitting people up like come through. Nobody was pulling up, so everything was going bad, bro. And everybody was busy at that time too. So it's like we basically said, fuck it, we're gonna wing it. And we went to the studio called the Wrecking Spot in LA. And then from the Wrecking Spot we went to a car meet. And that was my first car meet too. And we told someone to spin it. And they were doing donuts and shit. And we caught everything on camera, and it went perfectly. And then as soon as we dropped it, that shit took off. Yeah, that shit took off hella good. It was a banger. It was people going up to my sister at school saying, that's her brother, that's her brother. It was pretty cool.
What a marketing scheme. I wouldn't even think.
Nah, yeah. We didn't expect that shit to like
kind of. Just like, because those are people that are outside, it's probably like similar age group. You know,
yeah.
like these are the people that you probably want to connect to and even hear your music. A car meet, I would have never thought.
No, yeah, because
You feel me? Like,
We're- bro,
that's not a car meet might actually be like.
we were roaming around and the car meet was not even planned out. We were
Word.
just roaming around. And as soon as we pulled up, we showed this one dude our song, and he was in his Mustang, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'll spin it," and we were like, "All right, cool, bet." And then as soon as he was spinning it, other cars started spinning it, and then we were just like, "This is perfect, dog!" Like, what the fuck?
I just can imagine that's like a type of community. Like, what do you listen to? Like, we already have similar interests. Like, even being here, I'll be down with it if you say it's sick. You know,
Yeah.
like that's I gotta go with my own. Like, if they tell me it's sick, I might give it an 80% chance. It's not even like a 50-50. It's more like 80-90 because my homie put me on. You know,
Yeah.
like sometimes like that's like what you need for like a recommendation. You know, like so I can imagine that one car started playing it. They're like. Feel like they're missing out and shit. You know,
that
They're
song's
like,
for sure. That song's for sure like for car meets. Like
Okay.
that's why it's called mobbing, because it's like it's just like it gives off that car meet vibe, and then it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like fuck it, it's cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I'm really proud of that song. And
That's hard, bro.
I'm disappointed that I was like stressing about it in the beginning though. I was really, I was just like, damn. But no, we got it done. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
I feel with that process of you writing right before y'all even left, like in an hour, was that something new to you? Was that something you were comfortable
yeah.
with?
Oh
Okay.
hell yeah! That was hella new, because it takes me a couple of days for me to write a song,
really?
because I like to put my actual time and my thought about what I'm saying, right?
Right.
So I don't like feeling rushed, but my homie kind of pushed me to that, because
Some top chef shit. You know?
which I'm
And they give you a timeline here. Like, we got an
Exactly.
hour, dude.
but I'm
You
proud
know?
of it though.
Make greatness,
Bro, right now, in front of everybody.
Right now.
You know? Like,
Fry that shit up.
Time you
That's
got,
a little
that's it.
different with a pressure joke, you know?
Oh man, you don't even
Hey,
know. I
you
was
know?
in his kitchen, and his kids were like, they were crying. He was dealing with them, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, bro,
like
I'm
help me
trying to get
out.
my verse going.
Oh yeah, and it's like,
Wow.
but no, man, I appreciate.
He's
him,
all right,
though.
the ver.
You said kids, not one kid. You said kids. Nah,
man, like,
I don't blame him
right
for throwing you
over
in the kitchen and being like,
crying.
figure it
That's
out, bro. And, salute
Nah,
to him,
bro. Like,
baby, give me
I
this moment,
respect
bro.
him though, man. Like, I grew up with my boy Rhythm. He's my brother for sure. Like, my brother, I seen him grow to a man, and it's like me and him had our ways here and there. Like we used to have beef as well. In the middle of this whole rap thing, we thought we were like Biggie and Tupac around that time.
Word.
But we were young and we were just stupid, and we stopped talking for like a whole year and everything else. But I'm really grateful that he came back and we fixed it, and now it's like, okay, like now we're really trying to make it out. This is what we got to do. No time for kid shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm really grateful for him though. Like for sure. Like I got him, no matter what, and I know he got me too.
I feel
So it's
you.
like, you know what I mean? But no, yeah, he comes around. He talks to my mom talks to him. So it's like that bond, that family bond, and it's like it's cool, you know. So it's like anything that he needs, he knows I got him, and it's like if I ever need anything, like he knows. He knows what's up. So no, yeah,
He's dope, man.
no, yeah. This I'm telling you, man. This podcast is gonna be something else.
Nah, it's fire, bro. I'm glad you're covering shit, you know?
I'm glad you're open too,
Honestly.
man. There's a lot of new guys on podcasts that don't want to talk. No, but it's good. So you just put out Mama, right?
Yeah, that song came out like last year, but
okay.
like it was already
I
almost.
just seen it on YouTube. That's why.
Oh really? Oh yeah. But no, it's like still newish, but it's like a couple months in already. So it's
Okay.
like yeah.
You got a wide range in a lot of your music.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets pretty personal, like on that.
Oh yeah,
track.
besides mobbing, like there's this one song called "Can't Be Me" that I wrote, and I used a Tupac song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his favorite Tupac song.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I was
so
getting into
it's-
that.
so
That's his favorite joke.
So it was hella clever because I put "Can't Be Me" instead of "Can't See Me," so I was like hella clever, and then I wrote that song, and I was going directly towards somebody that lives in Riverside, and then it's
Always somebody from Riverside.
nah, man. I mean,
What's up with those fools? What's up with those?
it's all love though, I guess. You know what I mean?
People know about it. You got people somebody Riverside?
I know one guy in Riverside.
I don't know nobody out there.
I have family in Riverside. That's it.
I don't even know.
No, yeah, I wrote that song. It was like a diss track. That song was my first.
Heard this shit. That's different energy. What's up?
It's the right beat for that energy.
Yeah,
Nah,
I say.
so that's the thing about me. I like talking shit. I
Yeah.
like talking shit, and I mean, I have no filter when it comes to talking shit. If I don't like somebody, I let it be known. And for when I write diss tracks, I go all out, and I make sure I go all out. I really don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if their feelings get hurt or anything else. Like, mind your business if you don't want me talking shit. You know what I mean? That's the energy I give out. But other than that, though, it's like I'm a very down to earth, positive dude. You know what I mean? Just don't step that line, because then of course I'm gonna say some stupid shit. You know what I mean? But that diss track happened because
You didn't gotta get into it, bro. Just how was it maybe writing the song? Like,
okay,
talk about that side of it, you know?
No, yeah. I mean, I'll fuck it. No, I'm just gonna say,
Go ahead, then.
no, fuck it. Because I mean, this is my first podcast show, so might as well. You feel me?
Dropping gems.
So my ex cheated on me, right? And she cheated on me with this dude from Riverside and everything else, and I stayed in Anaheim, so it's like there was really a distance. But so when she cheated on me, I'm like, all right, cool, fuck it. I mean, she knew what she was getting herself into. I'm an artist, so it's like, of course, there's gonna be a song about you in the long run. And when I was on my lowest, that's when my brother came through Rhythm, and he was like, let's go to the studio, and he pushed me to go to the studio. And at the time, I was in school to become a CNA, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna go. And I went to go record it and everything else, and I got home, it was like 12 at night, and when we got to my pad, my mom just got home because she works late nights. And I was like, my mom's been like my biggest supporter. You know what I mean? Like, she's not like any other mom. Like, she gets down and she really, like, she puts me out there, even with her friends. Like, oh yeah, check out my son's music. Check out his music. You know what I mean? So everybody at her job knows me because of my songs, and everybody like posts about me, and they're all from her. And I appreciate that. I mean, what kind of mom does that? You know what I mean? Because most moms they mind their own business and they don't know what their sons are doing. But for her, like, she knows I'm out and about, but she knows I'm trying to grow my name in a positive way too.
Definitely.
So, I showed my mom the song, and she knew already who was it about, and I'm like, it was gonna come down to it eventually, and it's like, I'm proud of it though. Like, I'm proud of what I said, and I don't regret anything that I said either. You know what I mean? But I think there's like,
for you, was it like healing, or was it trying to get back at him?
now it was just more like a fuck you.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's it. Like, now it's like I'm just focusing on myself, because I took a long ass break from this music shit. I took a long ass break. I was more focusing on other people.
Why and how long?
A year.
Okay.
Yeah, a year, and because I was in a relationship, that was it. But now it's like, now I'm just doing me. Now I don't gotta worry about anybody else. I don't gotta worry to check in or talk or anybody. Like, no, like, I stay up, I do my own shit. I go here and I go there. Like, you don't have to know what I'm doing. You feel me? And that's what I like. I got used to it now, because back then I wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to being alone. Like, I was used to people being beside me, but it's like that kind of, since I got hurt, it kind of pushed me to become a better man. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, I'm grateful that I got hurt. Because now it's like I'm stronger and I'm better now. You feel me? And my ex also saw that they posted me on a big page, Florida Foods. And when she saw that, it was on her Explorer page, and she hit up my mom, and she was just like, everywhere I look, he's there. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you now. It's like, you fucked it up, not me. You know what I mean? So it's
was
like,
she not during like during the whole thing? Was she not supportive of it? Like, did she ever?
Oh no,
think
she was. It's just like, she was very. She was always. She felt so, like, I guess, jealous. You know what I mean? And she knows that with this rap game, there's gonna
when
be
did you
females.
notice that? Because I feel like when you're in
She always
relationship-
brings it up. She would always
really?
bring it up. Yeah, she would always bring it up, and it's like if I'm with her, right? If I'm with a person, I'm gonna make sure I'm with that person. Like, I'm not the type to be like, all right, fuck it, like, I don't know you. You know what I mean? But so that's me. But I told her, I'm like, with this rap game, there's gonna be females out there that are gonna try to get at me. But it's like, as a man, as my job, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna interact with them. I'm interacting with you. I'm gonna appreciate them because they're fucking with my music. But other than that, like, they don't mean nothing to me. But she didn't really see that picture. She saw, like, oh, they want me and I want them. Like, all right, fuck it. But I mean, it is what it is. I moved on. I'm doing me, and shit, hopefully she's doing her. I don't wish no bad juju on her or no negative energy. Like, yeah, I talk a lot of shit and I've done a lot of diss tracks. But other than that, it's like I still wish her nothing but good health and good energy besides that. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
I heard.
So how'd you come up with the name Dope Boy?
Back when I was 14, my mom is a very she likes to smoke a lot. Like, she used to smoke a lot of weed, and around that time, I had a homeboy named Johnny, and my homie Johnny, and he was 14 too. So he was hella young. He used to sell, and around that time, I wanted to help out my mom, so I started doing a similar thing, and then that's when the older homies back in when they were in high school, Magnolia High School they went to. That's when they called me Dope Boy, and I fucked with it, and so they called me Little Dope Boy, so I stuck with it. And then as I got older, I'm like, I'm gonna change it just to Dope Boy. I don't fucking like Little Dope Boy. Every artist too is like little, and I don't like that shit. Like, that shit's weak. I don't know. It's weak. Like, on some real shit,
bro.
You know what I mean? So it's
You
like,
ain't wrong in the creative aspect. To me, it's like, bro, this is the one place where you're meant to be creative is music. And they're doing so unoriginal shit.
And I'm not
come on,
trying
bro,
to,
patent it, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to sound like everybody else either. Like, I have my own style, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the way I bring myself, I've been told this, and it's funny too, because my homie even makes fun of me for it, or he brings it up. But he told me I give off the energy of Biggie. And it pisses me off because I'm just like, bro, like, because the way I dress, the way I rap, and the way I bring myself, like with the jewelry and shit, he's just like, bro, you're like Mexican Biggie. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, even in the comments, I did a freestyle, and this one dude that I don't even know was just like, it's Mexican Biggie. I'm like, all right, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, it is what it is. So then that's when I took the advantage.
Is it because of like the comparison, or is it because you want to be?
I think it's the comparison.
It's a comparison. Like, you want to be your own self.
Yeah, I want to be my own self, but they see me as like that. And I guess the energy, they see me as Biggie, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Sure.
Because you're thinking, like, although he's talented and a legend, like, know me as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And so when I got compared,
right,
that's when I made that song Going Back to Orange County. And I used
transition.
Yeah, so I used his beat Going Back to Cali, and Florida Foods posted it again, and it got like I think almost 800 likes, and there was a lot of hate. I mean, obviously it's a legendary song, so they don't want nobody remixing a legendary song,
right?
And I respect people's opinions or whatever, but it's like I like
crazy part. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was gonna ask his opinion about the Can't See Me, because other people would think that's like. Just on the same level of like, because those are two big artists, and you want to get on their song, so
yeah,
there's probably pressure behind that, like you're not just rapping on, or like the opinion of who's gonna come from that is because they know these songs are like done a lot in hip hop.
Like I know for a fact that I'm not gonna be good as them because they're fucking legends. You know what I mean? Like I can never fucking pass Biggie or Tupac or like none of that shit. But it's like. The Biggie part, I took the advantage because they were comparing me to him, the way I rapped and the way I brought myself. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. There's gonna be more attention and good on me. And everybody started hating it, which topped it up more because there's much hate, but the more the attention. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I took that advantage. I didn't let it get to me and everything else. And for the Tupac beat, people were fucking with it. People were not. I mean, but I'm glad that people are starting to listen to my music and they would tag me out of nowhere. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm actually doing something with my voice. Like, back then I was recording in my house on my phone. And now I'm at the studio doing my shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, that shows me that I've grown. So it's like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck it. So it's like,
yeah, bro.
But what do you think about the song Can't Be Me?
I fucked with it.
Yeah, you fuck with it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, my like everything that I do with my music, my homeboy rhythm's always a part of it. Like everything. Like even if it's just me rapping, there's still a little you know what I mean, like a little sprinkle of him there, because he does the hooks for me, and he's hella good with the hooks, and I appreciate that. Like he would be like, yeah, I got you, and then he would just jump on it like nothing, and then he'll fucking like out of nowhere make a fucking banger, and I'd be like, yeah, that's it, and. When I did Can't Be Me he was even on it, and he was the one saying you can't be me in the end, and I'm like, yeah, I fuck with it. And just from there, like every time I need a hook, he's the person I had to call. I can't really go to anybody else for the hooks, except for him. Because I tried doing the hooks, I'm like, nah, I sound like shit. So it's like I had to call the homie, and I'm like, bro, can you help me out? He's like, yeah, I got you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, I appreciate you, and that's it. So
Yeah, got you.
Nah, I hear it, bro. Losing Myself is another one of my favorites.
okay.
Talk about the creation of that and just tapping into the way you write different songs and how you approach them.
Losing Myself, I wrote that 2 years ago. I never went to the studio 2 years ago, because at the time, it's always the females, man. But at the time, I was with the female, and I was just more focusing on that. But I had that song for 2 years, and my goal for an artist, I want to relate to people, and I want them to reach out to me and text me like, yo, like, you saved my life with your words. That's like my main goal. You know what I mean? And so I try to bring myself as an artist to their perspective on life. And I know a lot of people growing up, they lost a lot of homies too. Like, they lost people, and they had issues with their family and everything else. And so I just wanted to kind of relate to so much, just to so much young people. And so I thought to myself, like, I don't really talk about my homie Johnny. He passed away when he was 17, near my house.
That's when he mentioned he passed away like a block away.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah. He, that was the one too, with the whole Dope Boy name. Like, it was always on him. Like, it was just a different relationship with him. So yeah, no, I just wanted to relate to people, and I never really brought up my friend Johnny or anything else. But it's like, he used to rap too, but he was never out there because he was afraid that people were gonna make fun of him. So it's like he never really put himself out there like that. But he had hella good bars, like hella, and I used to look up to that, like, you know what I mean? And I used to think like he was cool and everything else, and it was like a lot of females on him and everything else. So I used to look up to him. But I was older than him. But it's like, at the time, it's like he was like, look at me, and he didn't give a fuck what other people thought. So it's like, all right, like, that's what I want to be. And it's like, I don't get along with certain people from my family too, like my grandparents. It's like, it's kind of different because most of it's always like the dad or the mom, but it's like I don't get along with my grandparents, like especially my grandfather. I don't get along with them. So it's like, it's different because you're always hearing about moms or dads or just something like that, right? But it's like you never hear about their grandparents. So it's like, as much as I know that they hate it that I bring them up, it's like, I'm just speaking the truth though. I don't like lying to my shit. I don't like lying about what I write. It's like, if I'm gonna say something, I want people to relate to it. That's how it is. I don't got time to fucking sugarcoat shit or put a filter on it. Fuck all that. Like, this is music. The fuck you mean? So, no, yeah, Losing Myself, I wrote 2 years ago and everything else. I went to the studio, recorded it, and when I got off the booth, my family was with me, my mom, my dad, and my sisters. And when I got off the booth, they were looking at me all surprised, like, when the fuck did you write this? And I'm just like, it was like a long ass time ago, and they were just like, Mark, this one hit different. And I'm like, damn, like, appreciate it. But, and when I posted it, I got a message from someone that knew him, my homie Johnny, and she was just like, I didn't know you knew Johnny like that. I'm like, no, yeah, I did. I grew up with them. It's just like, I don't put myself out there like that with my personal life, and with this whole music shit, I don't. So it's like, there's, you know what I mean? There's like certain things I would talk about.
You would never imagine you would have related, or like, for that person that was that close to him.
Yeah.
He's probably feeling the same way about the situation.
No, yeah, exactly. So it's like, I know for a fact that if he was still here, I know for a fact that he would have been proud. He would have for sure been proud and taken off too as well. And I would have pushed him to do this music shit too instead of that life. But I know he's looking down and everything.
That's a piece of him, bro.
Yeah. So it's like, I even around that time too, because when I found out, I was hella fucking shocked. Like, I didn't know how to react at first, and but someone came up to me, one of the people I didn't get along with, and at the time I was working at McDonald's by Knott's Berry Farm, like, you know what I mean, that McDonald's, and they went up to me. They're just like, "Hey, did you
The
find
one
out
that
about
just got
Johnny?"
demolished.
Yeah, that one.
What?
That's the one on beach.
Yeah, that one's
It's
gone.
gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
I trip out because Identity went like a couple months ago.
Yeah, that shit was bad. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro, I used to be on
this is making
Identity,
me
bro.
sad.
Nah, man, that was like
Yeah,
the
bro, Identity
worst.
gone too.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Damn, that's tragic.
Bro, they've been wanting to renovate that whole area.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit look crustacean. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little old.
It's old as shit, bro.
Yeah,
you see
it
those,
was, bro.
bro? Them
It's
parking
falling
lots are ass, bro.
Man, that's great for me to get their game up. What the fuck?
Yeah, they-
Disneyland buying buildings and
know,
shit. They
bro.
need to
Shit.
get
Buying out
fucking
neighborhoods,
something coming
bro.
up. I know, for real. Fuck.
Nah, man, that shit used to get packed, and I
Mm.
used to fucking as soon as my time to clock out, I just left. I ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not asking nobody.
Nah,
They could be
bro.
my best friend working, bro. I ain't helping you. Bro. I'm gone. He said,
Nah, bro, like the fucking
bro,
line would be
that's the end of my
outside.
shift.
It was just-
damn, for real.
It would just, yeah, bro. It would just be wild, and I'd be like, "Fuck all that." Like, I'm out. Man,
Did you
dude.
guys have to clean the train? The little train.
Nah, dude, they did not clean that shit. They did not clean that shit,
I almost fucking smashed all the shit right
Hey, nobody know about that train, dog.
dude. That shit was, man. that shit
They was
was
worried about the
nasty
train.
as fuck, bro.
Was it?
Dude, that shit was nasty,
Damn,
bro.
that sucks.
For
now.
anybody
He
that
said no one ever cleaned it, so I imagine.
for anybody that ate there, bro, go get checked. Like,
Damn, that's everybody.
oh, bro, like,
Bro, anybody that ever went to the huts?
bro, just imagine, bro, especially in the summertime. Dear God, bro, it was just, that shit was bad. Like it was dirty. There was kids like complaining about something, and I was the cook, so it's like to top it off, I had to fucking do something to like make them shut up, like to send them the food. And at the time, the homeboy that's with me right now, my brother Eddie, he was working with me too at that time at that fucking St. McDonald's, and he was a cashier. And I remember I sent I sent a 20-piece out. He came back to me. He's just like, bro, this is a box of pickles. I'm like, what? And he opened the box of like the 10-piece, and it was pickles actually in there. I'm like, who the fuck put pickles in there? And I didn't do it. So, but to this day, he still thinks I did it. I'm like, nah, fuck all that. I didn't fucking send no pickles out there like that.
Yeah, like,
Like,
fuck
what
would I
the
waste my
fuck?
time doing that shit.
They came up to me like if I was the one that was like high as fuck. I'm like, nah, I'm not tripping out, dog. Like I know I'm not.
I know for sure.
Nah, fuck all that, bro.
We'll give him 10 slices of
But
pickles.
you know how like
You know how
that'd
mad
be
I'll be,
intentional.
bro?
I know how it is there, bro. You'd have to like
You
grab the
know
whole stack and
mad,
just throw it
bro.
in there, bro. That's not something you accidentally
Nah,
do.
Threw in a whole pickle.
Dude, and then
He said the whole
man, especially
10 slices would have equaled one,
Bro.
they were confused, and I was confused, and I'm like, dog, I know I'm the cook, but I didn't put that in there, bro. Like nah,
So this is sabotage.
Yeah, probably fucking switch it out.
nah, bro. But especially the ladies that work there, like the older ladies, bro, they acted different. Like they're on a whole nother level. Like they would beat your ass. Like, bro, I'm telling you, nah, man. They were always moody. They were always like complaining about something. And then this one time, this one female. No, yeah. This one female threw a patty at somebody.
Bro, he's crazy.
That sounds like a Waffle House, bro.
Exactly.
He said
bro.
it sounds like a Waffle House.
Nah, bro. Like,
Damn, I thought that when I worked out. Like,
nah. They fucking threw a fucking patty at somebody. I'm like, bro, what the fuck's going on? I wanted to go home already, bro. Like it was just too much. It was way too much, bro. It was bad. Nah, fucking.
Patties and McDonald's.
I was working around that time. I was working when I don't know if y'all remember when the guy climbed that one ride and he was
Yeah.
the next day I was working there and I'm like, bro, what the fuck's going on? And I was already tripping out because my homie was there too, and not that long ago there was a drive-by at Knott's Berry Farm. I don't know if you remember that too. A kid got shot, and I was going to Vegas too that same night. Like I was still in Anaheim, but I was packing for Vegas, and my homeboy was going with us, and he called me. He was just like, "Bro, I don't know if I can go. They have us on lockdown. Like there's a kid bleeding outside." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, bro. I don't know. I'm glad that they tore that shit down.
That's crazy because them incidents happen within like months time of each other, like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck, I remember seeing that shit on our phone and running out the homies pad and watching that fool climb to the top.
Yeah, and he was just there, and I actually found out that the person that helped him out was yelling at the hospital like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back and do it again." Yeah, I found that out, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" He's just like, "Yeah, like I knew somebody that was there like the day that he was at the hospital, and he was yelling that he's gonna climb that shit again. He's gonna jump for sure." And I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" No, yeah, I was just like, "No, that's crazy. That's wild. I don't know."
Bro, that's a trip, bro.
Fool's up there for 30 minutes and then jump.
I'm still confused on
Before the helicopter picked him up. Fool.
Nah,
You're not about it, dog.
Nah, homie thought he was like Rambo or some shit, bro.
There's one
know.
thing I think about them. Like, I think they're really attention seeking, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they know what they're doing. And, like, you feel me? I'm not saying their situation not serious, but I think when you make it that much of a spectacle, it's like, you know?
Yeah, he just wanted attention.
Yeah, bro. And that's like, it's fucked up because, bro, that shit's crazy. Like, you should not be doing that at an amusement park, bro. Like, you know, like,
Nah, that shit,
I don't want to downplay his situation and how he feels, you know?
That's like a whole, like,
Yeah, bro. Like,
that's their whole year right there. They planned for right there.
and there's one thing
Like,
I don't want to downplay is suicide, you know? Like, if he was at that stage and at that point, like, he wanted to, I don't want to downplay how he felt and, like, wanting to be seen. I think that's, like, a big thing with, like, them type of cases, you know?
Yeah.
But it just sucks because it's in public, bro. Like, this is, like, way more than just, like,
It's kind
you
of
know?
like, it's kind of selfish. I
don't wanna say that, bro. I don't want to say that because I don't want to put it on his situation, you know? That's the only reason I disagree,
That
you know?
shit tripped me out. There was like a bunch of shit going around like that time, especially at Knott's.
I feel you.
There was like a lot of heat at Knott's.
I feel you.
Yeah. Oh, bro, oh my fucking gosh, bro, that shit was annoying too. But it's like,
Yeah, all the Eggers outside McDonald's.
nah, for real. And then, like, they were like wearing like baggy ass clothes and shit like that. Like they were trying to be something that they were not. And I'm like, bro, it's like 100 degrees outside. Aren't you fucking hot? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I don't miss it, and I'm glad that shit's gone. I really don't miss it.
I hear you.
Always had the 5XL shirts on, the 40 by 30s on.
During that time, like, as you're working, where do you find time to fit in your music schedule? Like, even when you know, like all throughout time, like whenever you had work and shit like that.
Honestly, it's like, I guess I had to stay consistent. You know what I mean? Even if I was fucking tired, I had to do something. I couldn't let that shit rest. Cause if I let it rest, I would get like too comfortable, and I couldn't let that happen. So it's like when I get home from work, write. You know what I mean? Or it's like I'll be staying up at 2-3 in the morning writing.
Oh, word.
That's like I cannot take a break from it because I don't want to get too comfortable, and that's like my mindset. And it's like I've been told, like, bro, like, you can take a break. I'm like, nah, fuck all that. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, like, I don't want the next person, which I always want to see people, you know, make it and go up there, but I'm trying to be up there too. So it's like, in order for me to make it up there, I gotta step it up and keep doing it, keep going. And it's like, fuck that, I can't rest. And fuck all that. But that's, even if I don't have time and I'm in the car, like, if a lyric comes into my head, I fucking just write it down my phone and be like, all right, I'm gonna save it, and hopefully make a song out of it, and that'll be it.
Word. Yeah. And then as far as your schedule recently, like, how often you record music, or how often do you like to drop? Just like, you know, your approach for the stuff for the future.
No, yeah, I mean, with it now, I have so much free time now, so it's like it's hella easier now. But when I used to go to the studio, I used to go into 6 in the morning.
Damn. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I used to go to 6 in the morning, and the last time I went to 6 in the morning was in October, on Halloween.
What time you start?
Well, 6. So I would wake up like at 5.
Oh, sure. Like,
That's
you
what I'm
will
saying.
start at 6.
Yeah, it's actually at
And then,
6.
like, till when? My bad. I'm sorry.
Shit, like probably like 12.
Okay.
Yeah, probably like 12. And that was like the last time, that was like around October, and I did a song, a remix also, called, it was Eminem's song called Role Model, and I remixed that one, and I called it Influencer. And that one, now that one I wanted to give a vibe off of like Slim Shady, so I was writing lyrics that he would write when he was like his younger self, like talking about fucking throwing a baby at somebody and, you know, just stupid shit, but like it was fucking tight. So I wanted to do like a similar flow, so I did it. And I found a beat that had his voice in the background too, to make it sound like he was in the song. So I'm like, all right, this is dope as fuck, so I'm gonna use it. And yeah, no, it took off. I went to go record it. I was fucking tired because I was also working around that time as well at a car wash, and so it's like I used to get off like late, but I had to put in work no matter what. So it's like, yeah, no, I recorded that song, and I gave off that vibe, and that song was funny too because we did a meet and greet at Costa Mesa. And me and my homeboy did not expect it to take off at all, and we shut down a college.
You did a whole meet and greet.
Yeah, we shut down a college, and these kids, because the college was actually across the street from the school that we were doing it. These kids, like, they went wild. And that word that we were there spread around the whole school, and there was kids ditching school to go meet us and getting like a free T-shirt, and we're like, oh shit! Like we only got like, I want to say 20 shirts. It was like at least 400 kids there.
Damn.
Yeah. So for us, that was a lot. You know what I mean? Because they were even they were calling the cops. The people that were at the college, they were calling the cops because they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They're like, you know, we see these gangbangers outside, like, you know.
Yeah.
But we were in the car.
That's crazy, bro.
The kids were like in front of the car. They didn't want us to leave. We rolled down our window and like they were just like, "Yo, I just got here. Like, let me get a shirt and everything else." And I'm just like, "Bro, they're kicking us out." So we told them like, "Yo, meet us at the park near the school." And I didn't expect anybody to go. You know what I mean? Because like really like we gotta walk that way now. But when we parked, a shit ton of kids went down the hill on their scooters, bikes. They were like fucking pushing other kids. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Hey,
yeah. And around that time too, I had people like I was telling those like the kids like, you know, if are y'all down to be in the video? Because I was making a music video too that day called My Time. And they're like, yeah, I'm down and everything else. I'm like, bet. So, like, they were taking pictures of me and they were taking pictures of my homie. And we were tossing out free merch. And then I had a baby devil doll that was, like, my logo. You know, it's like the devil, you know what I mean? And it was like a plushie. And everyone wanted it. And I wasn't going to give it away. But we had no more merch. So I'm like, fuck. And I grabbed it. I'm like, y'all want it? They're like, you know, they were chanting out like, yeah, we want it. I'm like, fuck it. And I threw it. And this girl got it, and some kid pushed her on top of a bike. And he grabbed the fucking, grabbed it.
Just to take that.
Yeah. And we got it on camera, too. And we got it on camera, too. And
shout out to homeboy.
Yeah. Shout out to homeboy. No, yeah, because, like, you said, dude, bitch. No, like, she actually ate shit face first, like, on the floor. And he grabbed it, and he got on top of the motorbike, because they have motorbikes over there, bro.
He was like, I got it. What? Oh,
bro.
God.
Nah, I felt bad, bro. I went up to her. I'm like, you good? She's like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I looked to my left. You know, he was on top of a fucking motorbike with his homeboy. His homeboy was riding it, but he was like holding on to him.
That's crazy. I got so many questions, boy.
Yeah, bro. You know what that made me think of right now?
Two main things are sus about that. But all right, go ahead.
You know what made me think of that? Shane Gilliscan when he's siphoning the gas. He's like, who the fuck is this loser?
I was like, fucking loser. This is the loser you're with now?
Nah, bro. I felt so fucking bad. In my mind, I'm just like, yo. Is homegirl dead? Like,
bro,
everybody was on top of her.
just.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
See, that's crazy.
Yeah, everybody was on top of her, and then she had like, her backpack on.
I should have never threw the devil.
Nah, bro. I'm like, fuck.
That.
I looked at my homeboy. I know, I did. I looked at my homeboy.
All right, now we really gotta go. Bye.
I looked at my homeboy, and I'm just like, yo, we did that. He's just like, yeah, you no, not me. You did it.
Yeah, I would have been.
We too.
That shit.
Wasn't it your idea to come here? Nah, he tried to.
Nah, but shout out to Costa Mesa, bro. Over there's so much love.
What college was it that you went to?
It was a high school, but across the street was a college.
Right. So which one did you pull up?
It was.
That's by OCC, huh?
Yeah,
that's by the fairground.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was high school. And
that's what I was
right
picturing. So I'm glad I
kind
kind of.
No,
that's
yeah,
definitely
that's
OCC.
And the teachers already knew we were going over there. As soon as we pulled up, they went up to us and they're like, "You gotta go." And I'm like, "We just got here. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, you don't know if you're picking up a kid? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know if I have a fucking brother here that goes here, and then they're just like, you gotta go. Like, you know, we already know you guys are coming and everything else. And there was like kids next to the teachers. They were like, can we get a T-shirt? As we were getting yelled at to leave, and I'm like, yo, are you serious? Like, all right, fuck it. So we went to the fucking college. We were chilling there, and then like I want to say like 20 kids were there already waiting, and it was just awkward. So like we had to get up and leave because we were just like, all right, we got to wait until more kids come.
Yeah.
We're not gonna give like these T-shirts to these people yet. Like we gotta wait.
Yeah.
We came back, and as soon as we came back, that's when the school was already fucking packed full of like high schoolers, and we're like, yo, what the fuck? And as soon as we were on the street, kids noticed me and my homie, and they were just like, dope boy rhythm. They're just like shouting out to death to me, because that's the record label.
Okay.
Yeah. So to death to me is what I represent. And they were like yelling that shit out. They're just like, to the death of me, and everybody was like looking at us like, are y'all good? Are y'all about to do something? And then it's like in my mind, I'm like, yo, we were about to turn up this fucking high school and college. It was wild. It was honestly amazing.
Your best experience in music, or?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What other highs have you had?
A shit ton, dude. Like, I don't know. It's like, I remember this one time so everything happened because of a dude, this one kid that went there to the Costa Mesa High School. He found our page, or he found my page, and he was tagging me on like the top artists this year, right? And I was like hella love because like I never got that before. Like I said, I was barely getting up there, right? So for someone that I don't know was noticing me, felt hella good, and they knew that we were doing like a meet and greet, so it's like they posted about it and everything else. But if it wasn't for that kid, dude, like it would never blew up like that. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm really grateful for the people that fuck with my shit in the movement. You know what I mean? Like that shows that I've done a lot of work. And to me, sometimes I'll think to myself like, yeah, I still have a lot of work to do. But to other people, it's like, yo, you've been on it, and it's like I still feel like I haven't done shit though. You know what I mean? It still feels like that. But it's like to other people, they're like, no, yeah, you do it nonstop, and it's like, all right, cool. So it's like, I don't know where I would be at without music, to be honest with you. I really don't know. So it's just like a whole different experience. It's just, yeah.
My bad. I'm just thinking about old boy really shoved her old girl. That's crazy.
Nah, dude.
Bro. He didn't like snatch it from her. He didn't like jump over her. Like I'm just picturing like bro, he full on.
That same day too. That same day, dude. Bro, I said whoever has the devil, tag it and tag me and post it. He posted it and I texted him. I'm like, yo, you're down bad to push the girl down the floor. And then I posted that because we have a video on my Instagram of the meet and greet. And I told him I left the fucking note. I said, for the girl that fell, my bad. And the girl texted me. She's just like I'm the one that fell, and I'm just like my fault.
Yeah,
I was just like I got you up. Yeah, I was just like I got you on that
yeah.
free merch, and she's just like thank you. And I'm like yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I felt fucking bad, bro.
Nah, I hear you.
Shout out to the homegirl though. Shout out to the homegirl for falling, bro. For falling? You made it to the camera though, you know what I mean? So it's like it's all love though. And then
we're getting sacked.
Yeah. You took one for the homie. He's like, hey.
Bro, he didn't even like give it to no one else. Like he took it for himself. That's even crazier to me, bro.
Oh, he didn't take it from her to give to his own girl.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Because I would have understood a little bit. Like,
this is going on my bed, bitch.
He rode up on the back of the bike of his homie.
He was telling his homeboy, like, look what we got.
On some dodgeball shit, Michelle. And he's all,
bro, it was
fucking pulled up in a little.
It was wild, bro. I felt bad. Like I didn't know what to do.
The whole time, dipped out.
Like that on the floor, like. He walked over like AI.
Nah, bro. They had it. They needed him for the Super Bowl. I don't know, bro. It was wild.
For the Super Bowl.
It was wild, bro. I'm telling you, it was just. To this day, I still feel bad, bro. And I look back at that video and I'm just like, shit. Like I did that.
Nah, I hear you.
Damn.
That's funny, man. You got any projects coming out soon?
Yeah, I have an album or coming soon. Yeah, it's called The World Is Yours.
Okay.
Yeah, and that album I've been talking about it for so long, but it's like now I'm for sure doing it. I made a cover for it and everything else, and I'm proud of how it's coming out. I recently dropped a song called Mama too, and it was dedicated to my mom, and I talked about what I've been through with her, and that song is also going to be on the album. So that's one of the projects. I have an EP also out. It's just called On a Mission, and that was like my first EP too. And I was like 17, 18 around that time. So I had this one song called Success and On a Mission and Young Killer. So it's like there's like, you know what I mean. So it's like
I was bumping that shit at work earlier.
yeah. So it's slowly coming along, you know, with everything else. And then I'm gonna have all my music on all platforms soon too. So it's like, cause I used to have it all on platforms, but it's like I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. So I'm just like, what the fuck? It was just confusing to me. But now I'm gonna have it all back on there for sure. You know what I mean? Cause with this amount of attention coming along, it's like I have to, especially since I'm trying to like professional. I have to. So it's like, you know. But now, yeah, that's like one of the main things. And I'm supposed to perform I think in Long Beach, I think next month, but they haven't really come back to me yet. But that's like one of the plans, because I the last time I performed was like 3 months ago in San Bernardino for one of my homies too that I met for my first performance. I guess he fucked with my lyrics and everything else. He's just like, yeah, we want you to perform for us. I'm like, all right, fuck it. And he's just like, yeah, you don't gotta pay for shit either. Like, you just come through. And that shit was popping. I was for sure popping. And it was a ride though for fucking San Bernardino. That shit was like, I think like 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah. It was like 2 hours and then 2 hours back.
Yeah.
And then it was like hella heated over there. Like, people were like looking at us, mad dogging us. And, you know, my homie has like face tats and shit like that. So it's like, you know, we really felt the attention. But as soon as we got on the mic, they were like dancing to our songs. And we're like, all right, like now, like we're good. Like, we're chilling.
Yeah.
But every time we would step outside, they were like mad dog us, and like they would just talk shit, and they would be like, look at his shoes, like we gotta get them shoes, and we're just like, yo, what the fuck? like I'm just here to perform, dog.
Yeah,
They called
you worry
me
about
up.
the wrong things. Yeah.
Yeah, especially my homeboy with the tattoos. I'm like, fuck. But nah, it was good though. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm really grateful for all the love that I be getting, and even especially like, hey, I'm grateful for that too. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, if they hate me, that means they envy me. It is what it is though. It's like, you know what I mean? They're not on the same level as me. They don't have accomplishments as me. It's like, maybe they're mad because they're not they're not doing what I'm doing. So it's like, I take it in a positive way no matter what. So
No, for sure.
yeah.
I'm glad you covered your performances, because that was one of the questions I had. But one of the last questions I have is about your intros and your cover art.
Okay.
On the intros, you'll do like, I don't know if it's like commentary from like other artists and stuff like that, you know?
Okay.
Like, or just like things that you put on the beginning of your songs. It'll be like movie intros or just things like that,
especially
you know?
movie intros.
Yeah, movie intros or just like prior commentary. So how do you feel like the way you set up your songs and stuff like that? What's your whole direction?
So with that, man, because every song some songs, they have intros, and the intros really be going hard. And
Right.
it's like from the start, if it has a good intro, you know it's gonna be a good ass song. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I put to high, like, I'm expecting to hear fire
oh
after
fuck
it.
yeah.
You know.
That's why
what
when I made Can't Be Me, I
Right.
had to put Tupac in it.
Right.
That
And
shit was fire.
Yeah, and I had to, I had to put,
I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then the beat started playing. I was like, no way.
for sure.
No way.
Yeah, so
Fair
it's
enough.
like, I searched up the when he went to prison, and he was doing he was talking about how people did him dirty, but it's all good, it's all love, and that really stuck with me, because like a lot of people that I took care of, they did me dirty, and to this day it's like it's still love though. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't wish nothing negative upon anybody, never. You know what I mean? Especially the people that done me dirty, like bad. I still wish nothing but love and success with their life. Just don't fucking bother me with it. But no, yeah, so that part stuck with me. So I had to put it in a Tupac song, Can't Be Me, because it was his beat. And, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to represent his energy as well. And for going back to Orange County, I used this one scene from Get Rich or Die Trying. And
I'm a gangster. That's like
Gangsta
one of the
rapper.
Yeah, no, that's just one of the infamous 50 clips. So it's like,
it's like, and especially since his name is Marcus, my name is Mark.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's a white ass name.
See, I'm not even
It's a
thinking
white-
that like connects to you.
Yeah, so it's like, it
Word.
sounds like Mark, so it's like, you know
Yeah.
what, I'm gonna put it, and
Could have been a conversation some like someone had with you type shit.
yeah, so it's
I hear
like,
you.
so I was just like, yo, this shit fits perfectly. So I just did it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really, even with my oldest songs that nobody even knows, when I used to post on my Instagram, right? Like when I wasn't really taking this whole music thing serious, I would still do that. I would use certain movie parts and put them as intros. You know what I mean? Because growing up, I would always fucking like write about my life. So I would find a certain scene from movies that was dramatic as fuck, and I would just put it in just to fit the picture, and that'd be it.
For sure.
Yeah.
It to me, it does set the scene. So
Yeah.
you're not wrong at all.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. When I write music, I like to really put my time in thinking about it, and I like to actually like talk about a subject instead of talking about like fucking money, hoes, bitches, and drugs. Like, you know what I mean? I like to actually talk about a subject instead of that. You know what I mean? So yeah.
All right. And then the second part of my question, like the cover arts you choose.
The cover arts, it just depends on the mood, really. Like I said,
You have someone that does it like specifically, or like you
it's
do
on
it
me.
yourself, or
Yeah,
okay.
it's all on me. Going back to Orange County, I found this one picture that had like the Angel Stadium, and it had like a river and everything else, and I thought it was too girly, so like I kind of cut that river like off, and then I added like a helicopter with the light shining down, and like I added "The World Is Yours" because that's the logo of the cover from Scarface. So I added like the little blimp in the background, like if it was really there, and then it went hard. It went hella hard, and for Can't Be Me, it was like a picture of a pistol, and like that right there, that was like already a fucking message. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you cannot fucking be this person. You can dress like me and you can talk like me, but you can't be me. Come on now, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. So even for like my cover arts, man, it's like I gotta put so much detail into it just to make the picture or the story go with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, people were hyped.
To me, it's just adding to what you're doing from the creative side, you know?
Yeah.
You're not dependent on somebody else to like portray your vision. That's the biggest part.
Yeah.
This is all how you feel, and like as you said, with like those little details, it just comes back to how you feel about your music, but how you just represent yourself.
No, yeah, especially with losing myself. You know what I mean? Since I'm from Orange County, I had to put the Orange County logo on the back, but also the picture of Johnny, and you know, where like a little site for him, where you know, when there was candles on the floor, and then it's like a picture of me and when I was younger. It's like that song.
That line makes him live on forever.
Yeah, so it's like
just to include him
with that cover. With that cover, it tells a story right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why people were excited for that song too, because they had a picture of him, and they were just like, oh shit, like now I can't wait for sure to hear it. So it's like, I really put all my time and thought into my cover art.
There you go.
And as an artist, I like to actually do it myself instead of people, letting people do it, because it's like, what's the whole point of that? I'm trying to be independent myself. I can't really always depend on other people. You know what I mean? It's like, you gotta learn. Even if it looks like ass, you still gotta learn how to do it. That's how it is. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, but I'm just trying to be creative as I can. So.
That's fire, gang.
That's awesome, though. Thank you for coming by, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a fun episode.
Yeah.
That's been dope, dude.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, thank you.
No
Thank you
pun
for having me.
intended. You head ass. It's been dope, boy.
It's been dope. No, I noticed it too. No,
Yeah, we got to bring you back for another episode, man.
no, I'm down for sure.
Yeah, we definitely got to run it back and see what's up. See what's up with the progress, too.
All right.
Excited for the new thing coming out. When you have any dates for it?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No, yeah, I'm trying to get as much music as I can, like, in it.
Right.
No, yeah, because for like 12 songs right now, that's not enough. It's an album, so it's like I'm trying to at least make like 30. You know what I mean?
30?
30.
Damn.
Hell yeah, for 30. Trying to be independent with this shit. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make a big ass impact on people. I can't really I can't just put 12 and be like, all right, I'm done with it. Like, fuck that. No, yeah. No, I'm trying to go all out with this album because I've been talking about it for a while.
Double disc. Shit
Nah,
like
for
that,
real.
you know?
No, yeah, and then this song, this album too has a lot of diss tracks. It has a lot of diss tracks, man. I'm telling you, I am telling you, bro. I was getting hella hate over a diss track about my ex called "Remember."
All y'all that hated in the comments, y'all get dissed too. He said,
Oh, I got a track for all y'all.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you.
I got a track for all
He
y'all.
said at least 15 of those 30
yeah,
are
that's
diss
what I'm
tracks.
saying. Like, yes.
No. There's a song called "Remember," and it's about my ex and everything else. And her original voicemail's in that song too.
I seen that.
And
That's crazy.
when she found out about it, she was just
That's
like,
one with rhythms.
"Yeah, he was in it. He hit me up. He's the one that was like, bro, we should do it."
Yeah,
so that one was on me this
I was
time.
like, you hear me? I fuck with it.
Yeah,
I fuck with it.
that wasn't on me, but everybody was hating on it because they were just like, you're talking about a female, and I'm just like, dog, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know the story.
It ain't for you anyway.
Yeah.
You hear me? Like, chill, man.
It's like,
it ain't
whatever,
for you
man.
anyway. Shit like that, you know?
No, it was that song was interesting, and that was the day I actually met Crook once too. That was the day, yeah, because we went to the wrecking spot, and as soon as we were done, our engineer, we went to go pay him, and he was in the same room with the engineer. And when I seen him, I looked at my homie, and we were not like fangirling or anything, but inside of us, we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's just in the same space as me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming to where he comes to work.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's fire, bro.
But man, he's hella laid back. He's hella laid back and hella chill. And I know that he has a son now, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Because I've been listening to Crook since I was like in junior high too. Word. So it's like since I met him and like I go to the same studio with him, that shows me that I've gone a long ass way. But no, yeah, he's hella fucking chill. He's hella chill. We took a picture with them and we posted about it. And now he did a song with my homeboy too, Rhythm. And it was a good experience. And then Lefty Gunplay too. He's hella funny. He's hella funny and hella wild. He's pretty chill too. But everybody that's up there, that's cool that I'm like I work in the same space as them too.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's like we were just talking about Doughboy Tony too. We were just talking about it too. That because I found out that he went to this podcast for Doughboy Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I fuck with his music too.
No, it's fire, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to get that collab with them, but we'll see what happens.
For sure.
That too dope.
Yeah. Doughboy and then Dope Boy.
That's hard.
But both from Anaheim and Santa Ana, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, OC dog.
Real shit, real G
Orange
shit.
County,
Genuinely,
yeah.
real
For
G
real.
shit.
If you can let the people know where they can find you at, your socials. And
No,
everything.
yeah. You can find me on Instagram and it's official.dopeboy. So with 2 Y's as well. Especially even with my YouTube, it's official.dopeboy. So it's like all my music's still in there, especially on my Instagram and the link in the bio and everything else. But no, yeah, all my music's gonna be on all platforms pretty soon. You know what I mean? So, and I'm gonna have a website pretty soon for my merch as well. So yeah.
And there you go. Stay tuned. Find all that music, merch, everything. Thank you again, Dope Boy, for coming through.
Of course, man. Of course. I'm really grateful. Yeah, thank you.
Salute to you, G.
Go round with the town. Up in my way, up my
Thank you.
shit.
Isaac.
Niggas be
Yeah,
making
thank
it
y'all for
sound.
watching.
Niggas don't win. Where I'm from. Grind till we